This year we're the first tournament on the circuit. We've got everybody coming, especially in the men's field. It's very, very deep. You play in a pool of 4 players and you play 1 game with each player. So you play 3 matches Saturday morning, and if you win or in the top 2 in your pool, you'll go through into Saturday afternoon in the top half of the field, until we whittle it down to the top 4 who play on Sunday morning in the men's AAA and the women's AAA. We've got 3 divisions in the men plus under 19 and 2 divisions in the women plus under 19. So we've got 7 divisions in total. So we'll have 7 champions of those kings and queens of those divisions. And then on the Sunday we have Sunday pool play or league play, depending on how many teams we've got. Really, it's a player as an individual who can play the best with other people. So it's not so much about being the best player, but being the best player and able to bring the best out in your partner. AA, which is just below the top level, which is a challenger level, and we've got A, which is more local league, lower level people who are playing in their first beach volleyball tournament or haven't played that much. So we've got a level for everyone, really. And I think even next year we might extend it to 5 divisions in the men, because we're getting so much interest now, and there's so a greater diversity, especially in the men's competition in the levels. 2 people who won the men's AA last year, James Burton and Croyde, they've come down last year to be coached, and they won the first tournament they've ever won in their lives, and so they're coming back as reigning champions this year in the men's AA.
It's a good little tournament, and it's worth coming. You know, we come down a long way for it, so it's definitely worth it from my point of view. It really is.
They've come down again, they've put a little bit of effort in, they're learning their craft. Not at the highest level, because it's not always about being a professional or competing on the world tour, but just learning your sport, knowing a little bit more about the conditions you're playing in, knowing a little bit more about how to read other people when they're playing, getting ready, preparing yourself.
I'm from London, so you know, sand court's a little bit sort of thin on the ground around there. Obviously the elements, you've got the sun, you've got the wind, it's harder to move on the sand, harder to jump, but I don't know, you get brand, that's one of the advantages.
Oh, music, music, they're playing our song. The melody, it moves me, in a moment I'm gone. Like the ocean washing over me, I'm drowning in the sound of your music.
So those 2 I'm hoping will regain their championship and win the Sunday AA tournament. But I'd like to see one of them do really well and win the King of the Beach. I think that would be really inspiring for them.
It's about time I was King of the Beach this year. To be perfectly honest, I don't care who's King of the Beach, so long as I come higher than you.
For the last 3 years I've come higher than you, so it'll make a nice change.
Yeah.
But I'd like to be king this year.
The men's tournament, we've got Albert Glitz from Germany coming down, and he's never played here before, but he's one of the most supremest, the hardest working, talented players. I think that he's going to be a tough contender. Aaron Stolberg will be up there again, purely because he's so relaxed that you never see him put pressure on his partners, so he's able to bring out the best in everybody. Joe Mildred, he's a previous winner from quite a long time ago, but he's been putting more effort in. He's been playing with Aaron. He'll be another strong contender. So there's a lot of depth in the men's field. In the women's field, we've got myself. I've got my history of winning it the last couple of years, but also Vanessa Malone. She was my partner for 6 years on the beach. There's Paula Snow, she's done very well over the last few years. Veronique Orfanidou, she'll be here. She's from Greece, she's been playing a lot and she's been developing. So there'll be quite a few players that'll be pushing for the title. So it won't be that easy, but I'm hoping that I'll come good on my home ground again.
The men's AA volleyball contest produced some terrific games with an awesome standard of play. Each heat consisted of 3 matches, with the winners of the heat then battling it out for the top slot. James and Craig did make it through to the final 4, but King of the Beach finally went to Adam Jarosza from Poland with his first visit to Croyde. Sunday saw the AA pairs contest with a similar lineup, now including Adam's partner, Maciek Marianski, who had been competing in the men's AAA contest. A difficult game ahead then for James and Craig.
It's 4-2 in the 3rd set. Could go either way. We've got 2 Brighton boys, both Polish, on the far side in the white and red. Craig and James on this end. Bit of an overpass on the net. Difficult ball for James to play. Everything's to play for. They're defending title holders, so they're quite anxious to keep hold of it. I think they're starting to get to each other, a bit of coaching going on while they're playing. It's not a good sign.
It was quite hard after the first set that we lost. I thought that might be it, actually, to be fair. But we did well. We actually played quite well to come back and, I think, winning 3 sets. But to be honest, we chuffed to bits.
Yeah, it was close. It was good. We won the first set and then we lost the second, and we could have nicked it in the third, but it wasn't to be. But it's our first tournament together, so and we feel good as a team. So we're looking forward to the next tournament.
We've been coming like 6 times we've been here, I think. It gets bigger every year, bigger and better. So give it 10 years' time.
When we're too old to play, it'll be huge, yeah.
Saturday saw some great competition in the AAA Men's League. The top seeds of the 6 heats and the 2 highest place finishers thereafter go through to the semi-finals. In the semis, Aaron Stolberg from Australia and Albrecht Glitz from Germany winning through to the finals as expected. Another sterling British performance at the Gold Coast Volleyball sees Chris White and Joe Mildred also making it through to the final.